Good morning, it's Saturday morning, it's May 2025 and we're not at Parkrun this morning. We're doing the Ian Milne White Peak Marathon up here in the Peak District. So car park location of the year, I think it's definitely won it. So I'm registered, number 695. We now get a coach or a bus to the start line. It's a point-to-point marathon. So I think we start off in something called Thorpe. I think we run along the Tissington Trail, and then we pick up another trail that I can't remember the name of. I'll put it in. Or it's the other way around. We pick up the other trail and then drop onto the Tissington Trail. So not sure of the elevation. The chart looks okay. 7 miles of up to start with, then relatively flat, and then there's sort of 3 steep descents in the last sort of three miles or so. But I'm saying that it's probably very hilly around here, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's go make our way over to the start area, make sure we don't miss this bus, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. So super low-key start line this morning. This is us on the Tissington Trail, I believe, and behind me is the start line. So around about 600 runners taking part today over 3 events. They've got a 10k going on, they've got a half marathon. I think there's a couple of 100 runners doing the full marathon. So just waiting for a minibus to turn up to take the bags, and then we'll get going.
I'll get this again. Straight line.
So just 25 miles to go. So it's the White Peak Marathon, and the first 7 miles are a gentle uphill. I can feel it already in my calves. We've only been doing it for a mile and a quarter, but let's keep it going. So it's a bit of an up flat. It kind of looks flat, it's ever so slightly gradiented up. There's going to be a long drawn out climb this one. Anyway, on we go. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so on the White Peak Marathon, just clocking up to, I think it's 4 miles, and joined by...
It's James Turner from Halifax, originally Wigan.
Simon from Halifax.
Alright, we're having a great day out here. temperature's nice and cool. It's probably ideal running conditions, really.
Perfect.
If there just wasn't this bit of a false up flat going on. But
Just enough to tire your legs out.
Yeah.
I think we'll be getting off this part of the course fairly soon, and be having an enjoyable day out. So cheers, guys. Catch you soon. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you. Alright, so that's 4.25 miles done, and holding 10-minute mile in 10:30s. Gonna just have a quick gel, wash it down with this water, and then get going again. So that's us through 7 miles. Some beautiful scenery. According to the course elevation, that should be the last of that climbing done. Now we should level off, but spoken to a few people this morning, they say that might not be exactly the case. So let's see how we go. Already feels slightly easier on the legs, so I think it's levelled off. It's very deceptive though. Didn't really look like you were climbing, but you were. Anyway, more beautiful scenes. Plenty of cows and sheep this morning. Let's keep it going. So 9 miles in on the dot. Quickest mile split of the day. And the second water station is just coming up. Thank you very much, just water. Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Cheers. Thank you. So, now leaving Tristanton Tower, I think, and I've run around plenty of cones in my time, never gone past a wheelbarrow. Lovely, thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers, old, thank you. North Park Road Runners.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Letchworth Garden City.
Oh yes.
Nebworth, you know, that kind of way.
Oh, excellent.
Alright, thank you.
My daughter lives in Park.
Very good. All the best, thank you. So that's 12 miles to go. I'm still trying to work out if I'm a fan of the miles counting up or counting down. I think I'm still in the counting up territory, but maybe I'll change my mind when we get into single figures. So it's warmed up quite a bit, so I'm struggling slightly now. I've had a couple of toilet stops, bit of a fragile tummy today, but went through 14 in around 2:30, so I'm just sort of thinking if I can still hold the 10s, 10:30s, that kind of pace. We're looking at 4:30, 4:40 kind of finishing target time, which will do me today. This run's really a training run for a 100k ultra I'm doing at the end of June, so in theory I can't run too slowly. Time on feet is good. But anyway, It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful scenery everywhere you look. Seeing plenty of cows and sheep. I'm starting to see fewer and fewer runners. But let's just keep this going. Tune in some music and hope for 12 enjoyable miles to finish with. Alright, so 11 to go, so that's mile 15 I think. About 15 and a half, next water station. Time for a quick gel and then try and hold 10-minute miles to the end. Alright, got about 3.5 miles to do. The heat's really cranked up a level now. I don't mind admitting I'm struggling. Legs feel tired, it's hot. 3.5 to go. I think we've got about half a mile of sort of climbing to do. We've had our first descent. It's probably about 0.4 of a mile long. It's quite nice to go down that. Could tell I was trashing my quads though. But anyway, yeah, tough. Find it tough going. It was easy. It was all right till about mile 18, mile 19. Guess this is just the way the marathon feels. All right. So just over a park run to go. Let's get that switched on. Alright, final bit now. Down to about 1.5 miles to go. I reckon 1.5 miles, give or take. So what they do to make up the mileage.
The tunnel send your GPS out, don't they?
Yeah. Make up the mileage. What they do is they bomb you along this side of the canal to cross over at some point. I'm happy to swim across now if they want me to. And then we come back on the other side to finish. So, only problem is we've just done a mile downhill and came off the bottom of that, legs feel spent. So, need to try and find some energy from somewhere. Come on, 1.5 miles, let's go. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Cheers all. Thank you. there we have White Peak Marathon 2025 done. Got a free cup at the end, and got a t-shirt as well, but you had to pay for that. That's okay, help support a local running club. So a really fantastic event, beautiful scenery. Alright, so that was White Peak Marathon done 2025. I only set out to do it as a training run, so I was hoping to hold sort of 10-minute miles, 10:30s. Lovely course. What I would say is the elevation chart shows that it climbs quite significantly for the first 7 miles. I think that's fair. I agree with that. It was quite challenging the first 7 miles to get warmed up and get going. It wasn't, it's perfectly runnable, just a bit of a slog. But then what happened was you went onto what's meant to be flat. Just talking to a couple of other runners now, just felt like it was constantly, it felt like an up flat, if you get what I mean. You were constantly climbing. I can't sit here and say there was a climb on that course, because I don't think there wasn't, you know, I can't say at mile 12 there was that big climb. There wasn't. It just felt like it was always going up. It felt like an up flat. So I got through halfway in I think around about 2:20, give or take. So I kind of thought maybe I can hold on for 4:40, drift out to 4:45. The temperature sort of clicked up a notch around about halfway, and started to get really quite hot. The sun really came out, so found it a bit more of a struggle second half. Was hoping that 10-minute mile and 10:30s would hold together. There were 3 really sharp descents, one for about, I don't know, just less than half a mile. I can't remember the second one particularly well. The last one was quite nice. It was a long 1 mile downhill, and it basically took you to almost mile 25 of the marathon. But the only problem was I came off that one and my legs just felt absolutely spent. And then you can practically feel the finish line on the other side of the canal, and you have to turn right and run away from it. So a bit of a mental challenge there, but absolutely brilliant to get it done. Brilliant for the camaraderie on the course. Good to meet a couple of guys on the course and chat to them afterwards. Halifax and Essex, I can't remember your names, I'm afraid. Just not quite with it with all my marbles at the moment. And then a couple of other great people on the course that kept us going, keep each other going, etc. So lovely event. Highly recommend it to anyone in the area. Really popular, and I can see why people do it, etc. Just if it'd been a cooler day, and maybe I need to do a bit more hill training. But there you go. Fantastic day. White Peak Marathon 2025 done and dusted. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next instalment of the training plan towards Race to the King 2025. And I say plan, I think I'm making this up as I go along. Anyway, catch you next time.